gonna be crazy, but we are live. Okay, device volume, gonna bring it down a bit, and mine as well here. Sorry, just wanna adjust this a bit. Okay, yeah, I think that's okay on my end. So I don't really want the background. There's gonna be a lot of background noise because it's raining here. So I don't really want that to overshadow a bit too much. But let me just post this real quick. Send this to myself on WhatsApp and paste and then so I can go live and enter into the game. Okay. So I think I'm live now. One sec. Sorry about any background noise, guys. It's raining seriously, but that's the idea. It's impromptu, and I was called to take care of this. So yeah. Oh, there's an update. You're gonna have to pause that too, so that we can properly get into it. So I can probably get into it. So I'm gonna post the link now and wait for MG. So MG can. So I wait for MJ so that MJ can do his thing. Okay. 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 So yeah, we are in, and I think you should have gotten the notifs by now. Seems that not many people are subscribed yet, so they don't know whether we're live, but eventually they will come on time. They will come in. My goodness, this rain is really getting in the way. Yeah, it's really getting in the way. I might have to adjust that a bit though. When I listen to my stream and see how it is on my end. So I'm gonna have to watch it on my end to see how it is. You guys are gonna have to be patient with me. If you're in the stream right now, you're watching it and things are not, it's not really going well for you. You guys will have to chill for me. Okay. So, yeah, exactly. If you're on the stream right now, I'm going to be watching it and I'm going to be seeing how it is. Okay. I think I'm the only one here so far. Okay, I think I might have to do some reduction in my sound. Okay, let me just do a little bit of adjustment here with microphone volume, and just tune it down a little bit, turn it down a notch. Okay, then let's get straight back into the game, and we're gonna wait for MJ to do his thing, and bring us back in. So you guys are gonna have to be patient with me though, because oh, the sound of the game is on. So I've increased the sound now, so you can just vibe to a sound instead, rather than just my pure voice, and stuff. So you guys are gonna have to chill. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. So you guys are gonna have to chill. Stream link. But people are coming in already. Okay, the rain is already coming down. The rain is already coming down, so that's a good thing, I guess. So the idea of this is, in case you guys are in the stream right now, the idea of this is it's impromptu. Okay, it's impromptu, and anyone that is able to tune in at this point can maximize on the reward. So if you win, you get 2k each. It's crazy, but those guys that can tune in right now, they can enter the lobby, but opposite squads get in the opposite side of the lobby. Those are the conditions. Same squads begin on the opposite side of the teams, and there's no AFKs, there's no pauses. So if your network comes in your way, I'm sorry about that, and it's a 5v5 and a best of 1. First 10 people to join. That's exactly why it's impromptu. You can see it's even raining on my end, but yet I'm still here with this stream, because why it's impromptu, that's the whole idea behind it. But then with that being said, we're 3 people in already, 3 different squads. Oh, I can see somebody on the same squad here. So definitely gonna have to switch that one there. Almin and Clyde would have to stay on opposite sides. Please, we try to keep to the rules and things like this. So let's know what we're doing, okay? Okay, I think it's all good on my end. So far, so good. Yeah, I think it's all good on my end. No one is on the stream yet, so probably gonna wait for that. Someone to actually tune in for that. It's kind of impromptu, but I think someone is already. People will start tuning in soon. It's gonna be best of one. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be fast, and it's gonna be fun. Because that's what matters more. When something is interesting, nobody likes a boring stream. Nobody likes a place that is just dry. So you can see Clyde here as well, and I don't really know this guy. He doesn't have a name, an IGN. It's just a period that's on his IGN. So I'm probably gonna just call him period. And Almin, Supernova, Clyde. We're still waiting for 6 more people that are going to be lucky enough to join this lobby, because this is going to be a one best of one. So if you miss it, Hype Nova is already here. Achikin 7, Nigerians don't waste any time. You can also see Meow Meow as well here as well. So Nigerians don't waste any time in terms of securing objectives and in terms of securing sports that's gonna reward them quickly. Sam's Glory as well from DT, and the All Father, I think that's All Father, and Sheung. That about completes everything. Different squad members here, and we can see that there are 2 members here of the same squad. So that's something that's something that we're gonna have to correct there. I don't know if MG has noticed that Flames is here as well. Flames is in the lobby. Flames is in the spec area, so he's probably gonna have to be kicked, because there's no pause here. We don't want any pause. There's no replay or anything. So yeah, that's it. I think they're gonna have to ready up so that we can get straight into what we have for tonight. So with that being said, the rain has finally quelled in my area. Wow, that's nice. That's beautiful. Otsuki joined the lobby. Yes, they would have to kick him out, exactly, because we cannot have similar squads on the same place. Lord Ozai will replace him though on UND. From the UND squad, I don't really know what squad that is, but then again, I think that's about that. So we can ready up and get straight into it. Remember, it's an impromptu game, best of one, no pauses, no AFKs, no rules, just play the game, and whoever wins gets a reward. There's a reward for the Savage, there's a reward for the the MVPs as well. There's also a reward for each of the players that are in this lobby. You can see the group chat has been muted. The win is 2k each for the winning team. The MVP of the winning team gets 5,000 naira, and the Savage, if there is one, we get a 7k reward. That is crazy. It happens randomly. That is brought to you by ML Hub. That is what ML Hub is all about, rewarding the players and making sure Nigerian MLB players get the best for it. But that's the 1-1 band, 1-1 takedown from Team Blue. I'm going to be calling them Team Blue because so far so good. They don't actually have any names. They don't actually have any names. So yeah, with that being said, you can see we're going into though, but then all further here, I don't really know what to say. Really, I really don't know what to say, because the Layla is all a band that I don't really agree with. But then again, I don't know who is on the enemy side of the team that Team Blues are trying to be wary of. Sheundo with the second ban for Team Red, and then we also have Hero as well. We might just get a ban. That last ban, Zaytion goes down. That's a very valuable ban there. Zaytion can be quite problematic. Aiming with the Granger, the bard from the Monian Empire, a very brilliant one, very brilliant lockdown. If he does get to pick that hero, that's someone that can really lock down the Granger. I love this guy. I love the fact that he knows that Granger pick can be very problematic in the lineup. Emiya, wow, that's something we don't get to see all the time. Definitely going to keep that one in. But no, we'll go for the retail instead. Wow, I really can't believe this. Go for Rita is a better one though, and Rita is always a better pick over Emiya pick. But then Emiya in the late game can be very, very useful. Supernova will go for the Soyo though. That's a nice Sasuke skin, Naruto collabs. And we also have I'm gonna call him period because he doesn't actually have any IGN, so I'm just gonna call him period because that's a period. And he's gonna go for the third pick for Team Blue. So hopefully that's gonna be something useful. But then we'll lock down the Lucas. That's your EXP. There's a double red trade there. The All Father with the Lapu locks down the Lapu. The Lapu adjustment recently is something that is you know very very useful. That's something that is very very useful because if you think about it really well, the Lapu is not really a popular pick, but ever since the adjustment and the buff, that's something that we don't get to see all the time in major games. But now, thanks to the adjustment, we get to see the matches. So that's something that is actually very very nice if you ask me. And then Hype Nova, Alex Usayan too. Alex Usayan is also someone that is actually very nice. Alex Usayan, would get the ban, the final ban, for Team Blue, and that will conclude the banning so they can get to the final last two picks. Sicilian will go down, very valuable takedown there. It's a very valuable one. And they will lock down the Louis though. The Louis is going to be a very useful one if Sam's Glory actually go for it. Sam's Glory need to go for that Louis. It's very necessary to go for that Louis. Hype Nova still has to pick. There's still options here. Jusin is available, so you can always go for that. Your Aurora is available. That's more CC there. Aero as well. I'm gonna have to increase the sound a bit though. Because the sound is pretty low on my end. You can only hear my voice. Vexana on this. Wow, that's a Zenith skin there. Wow, some people are rich in this game. Oh. Wow, that's crazy. Oh. Okay, so Kimi with a Valentina wants to go for a proper mage. Probably should go for a Valentina because he could actually steal that Lapu's ultimate. A Valentina is a very good one against the Lapu. If you know what you're doing, the rage you can actually inherit all of his basic attacks. Alex Usayan with the Cho peak. Wow, that's something we don't get to see all the time. But they will lock down the Kimi and the Cho. Aero as well with the last pick for Team Red. A Tig can actually be very nice. A Tig works well with a Lapu. A Tick also works well with takes down the Tick. Wow, that's nice. So with that being said, the draft is concluded, and I'm just gonna be watching the stream and seeing how it is on my end. Alright, so I think everything is all good. It's just the game sound itself that's not actually coming out. So I'm gonna adjust that when I get into the the game as well. So I'm just gonna touch that a little bit. Just gonna increase it a little bit. So far so good. No one has tuned into the stream. That's understandable because we don't really have much people on. We don't really have many people subscribed to the channel that are active right now, and the group chat has been muted. So attention is gonna be. Oh, MJ says I'm here. Okay. Oh, MG, okay, welcome bro, welcome back to the lobby. So we don't need any pauses. So I think after the game has started, we just don't need any other refs here because well, there's no AFK, there's no pauses. So it's basically a free for all at this point, and these are the lucky 10 that is going to have to win a reward if they do win the game. And then we also have something for the MVP and the Savage as well. If you didn't read what's posted on the group chat, so let me bring you up to speed on that. So I'm just gonna zoom the map out a little bit. It gives me a very nice view. This is a bit too much. Okay, I think this is okay. So I'm just gonna zoom out the map a bit, so it gives me a very nice view of the game itself. I think that being said, that will be it. And I'd love to bring the put on the game sound, but my background, is probably gonna, my voice is probably gonna get isolated because of my background, the rain falling here and all that. So probably gonna leave the game sound for next time. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. The weather is not really in my favor right now, but I just have to make this work. Jikundo coming in from Alex Usayan will hit that one though. Sam's Glory, but Alex Usayan will poke it slightly aggressive there. Hype Nova not willing to commit to that mid lane, just wanted to farm now. Sheon has two of his skills already, the sword and the sky, but Aero trying to give vision like a Roma should. Hype Nova in the mid lane there misses that S2. I think he wanted to make that S2 go through that wall there, but I don't think he realized that can work there. Alex Usayan will rotate there, not willing to commit that one. Oh, there's the Jikundo from Alex Usayan, third phase, but not willing to commit as well. Sam's Glory, there's the deadly grasp, but Alex Usayan will go out of there before that could become lethal. Rotates up top, meow. Sam's Glory as well on this Vexana. Beautiful skin right there. Alex Usayan with the Jikundo. Try to get out. That could have been lethal. Granger will poke with the Rhapsody though. Already on level 4. She won't waste no time here. Just might see an engagement between him and Supernova. Both of them not willing to poke though. Supernova, there's the Blaze Surge, but not finding Sheung there. The sword on the sky knocks him up. But Sheung not willing to fold that one through as well. I think both teams are just trying to just safely poke each other and just making sure that he don't get too aggressive there. The All-Father doesn't have the bravest fighter yet. Jikundo coming in from Alexis Sayan, but that will be just to help him clear the minions. All-Father not having the bravest fighter, not on level 4 yet. But Sheung has already started the total. This is a team, the red team are really trying to secure the objective and get that advantage in the earlys. Normally, when you have a Julian on your team, there comes to the Blaze Shot Metaforms. Supernova steals that objective from Sheung. Jikundo coming in from Super Saiyan, but doesn't have the Way of the Dragon to follow that one through. Wow. Aomin on the gold lane as well. We'll rotate to mid though, trying to make up for his mid laner's absence. Hype Nova AFK right now. That's not really a good look for Team Blue. All-Father there. Already on level 5. Has the previous fighter. It's 1-on-2 there. Alexis Sayan and Period versus him. Jumps in with the previous fighter though. Landshaker, but we'll miss that flicker combo. I think there's an error there. He mistakenly missed the flicker there. Alexis Sayan as well on the Lito here, trying to give vision of the enemy's position. Alexis Sayan on the mid lane as well. Alexis Sayan is really just rotating at this point because, as a Cho, you don't really have that much sustain compared to you being an actual roamer. Sam's Glory is already on the top, trying to gank there. Supernova, Alexis Sayan coming in with a Jikundo, but the Deadly Grasp will stop him in his tracks. Finds that knock up there. The Way of the Dragon, but will take him into the turret. Sam's Glory outmaneuvered him there. We're trying to follow up there with heavy crossbow. Irithel, Meow finds the first one, Alexis Sayan, but Aomi shuts him down before he could have any chance to snowball there. Blaze Surge with the Soul Server from Supernova. Evil Queller to weaken him down. Supernova will finish off what he started as he takes down the Tigreal on the top lane. The mid lane though is trying to get a little bit neglected because you can see Hype Nova here really struggling. I think he's having a network issues there. But there's the Soul Server, Sam's Glory, they just position there. The Evil Queller with the mortar form of the Blade Surge will take her out. A bit of a bad positioning there, but then again on the gold lane, Meow pressuring Naomi there, but will find that last hit over him as he wins that clash up top. Meanwhile, down there on the EXP lane, All-Father though, struggling against Period and Alexis Sayan. 2-on-2 here, 2-on-1 here, an unfair matchup. Farming there, that's the previous fighter right there. Jikundo, Landshaker will stop him down. Way of the Dragon comes in, taking advantage of the flash step. Raging Slash will get him out of there with the control immunity. Alexis Sayan trying to follow up. Landshaker gets him one more time. Justice Blade to weaken him up. But our father will not commit to that fight. He knows that he does not have the number advantage. Meanwhile, on the turtle side, Sheung already starting this turtle here. Nova coming in to defend, but his jungler positioning here is not really helping matters. Hype Nova still steals it though. What is Sheung doing? How did you lose that one? Well, his retro was on cooldown though. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. So his retro was on cooldown. So that was a pretty. But then they had a numbers advantage. So how did Sheung still lose that thing? Supernova here though. Community to contest for that Lito. Not willing to follow that one through. Alexis Sayan on the Cho here, really just poking aggressively. Who gets terrified with the Deadly Grasp. Oh, Shumpo, only fast. Jikundo. Alexis Sayan not willing to use the Way of the Dragon though. Sam's Glory already saw that one coming. Soul Server with Supernova will get out of there before that could become something extraordinary. Arrow though is AFK. That's not looking good for the team in red. And then, Alexis Sayan on the gold lane. Meow will take a Supernova though. Sheung coming into to support his gold laner up top, but then will get poked aggressively, gets out of there with a sword. Sam's Glory misses the S2 there. Alexis Sayan with Jikundo, the mid lane, All-Father, the mid lane will get out of there though with the Jungle Warrior before that could become lethal. And then we can see Alexis Sayan on the mid lane. Alexis Sayan though, he's half HP, but this Cho, I don't really know what this guy is on. He's just so confident there. On the gold lane, Meow will reduce the HP of Aomin though. I don't really understand what's going on there. Ooh, dangerous one there. Meow falls to Lucas there on the gold lane. They realized that Almin is really struggling on the gold lane, and they needed to support him. Because if they didn't, it wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been nice. Sheung though coming in, there's the play Surge right there with his Soul Sever. But we'll get him in a dangerous spot. Lancheka, ooh! A Lancheka flicker. The Lapu special will find Supernova there in that lane. A brilliant move from our father. Alexis Sayan finding him with the Sword Sky. There's the Smith's legacy from Sheung. But Sheung will get out before he could fully engage. Alexis Sayan will come in to defend the EXP lane though. Period though on the game. Trying to survive this Braves fighter there with the land shaker. Misses that one. Takes out the turret on the EXP lane. Ooh, there's a Ravening Slash as well. But that Shockwave Blast will not be enough to take out Sheung. Land shaker one more time from all father. But the Jungle Warrior will get him out. Justice Blaze as well. Getting low. Getting poked by Hype Nova. Needs to get out of there. All father doesn't have the Jungle Warrior. But will get taken down by Hype Nova. Hype Nova wanted to find two, but Sam's Glory denies him that one as he flickers out. Supernova will go for the objective as both teams retreat. Wow, I like the fact that the red team realized that, okay, what really matters here is the objective. And the Allfather really tried with that engagement, honestly. That flicker Lapu, he didn't just do it forward, he did it sideways. If you know how hard it is to execute a sideways land shaker flicker, then because the radius is much more longer than it is thinner. Okay, Alexis Sayan there poking aggressively though. Sheung will come in with that engagement there. Lucas unleashes the beast. Dangerous position right now with the Raging Slash. But once that CC immunity is down, he dies. Sheung poking aggressively here on targetability. We'll get him out of there. Almin trying to get him with the Dead Sonatas there, but Lucas will invade. Gets terrified with the Dead Glass, but not the evil Koala. Supernova trying to find that one, but will be denied that one. Oh, Meow Meow on the gold lane. Oh, he's still AFK. Arrow is still AFK. That is not looking good for the team in red. They are really struggling right now without their tank. Wow. So far, so good. So far, so good. Honestly, I like the fact that Alexis Sayan still on half HP, still playing with death here. Wow, this guy really fears nothing. Sheung as well. Supernova will get away from him though. He knows that the Julian has spiked right now. The Julian is cooking because he doesn't have any kill though. He doesn't have any death as well either. So right now you gotta be careful with that guy because Sheung right now looks like he's out for blood at this point. All father doing well on the Lapu though. 220 KDA. And let me just show the builds for a sec while they do their thing. Let me just show the builds. So you can just look at the builds there while they poke aggressively, and yeah, and we can also see things there. Sam's Glory will rotate back to the mid lane there. Alexis Sayan hopefully doesn't find him with the Jikundo. Alexis Sayan will walk into that one. The Korean Route will slow him down. Jikundo and Alexis Sayan finds the way of the dragon on Meow Meow, but will get taken out. A costly one there. Meow Meow revenges. Almi finds Sheung there. A trade for a trade up top on the gold lane. The evil Koala on Supernova will hit Sam's Glory though. Nothing harmful there as Hype Nova goes for that Lord. And then we also have a brilliant engagement there. All father will engage there with the land shaker, stunning Lucas up. But the two-man flash step from the Lucas. All father flickers out of that one into safety. But Arrow will go down. I think right now they are manually, piloting Hero because it's clear that he's AFK, and it's possible that somebody is just controlling him. Somebody's just controlling him. So back, let me just do a short recap of how this is working out. So in case you guys already on targetability there, but control immunity will get Hype Nova out of that place. That Purify coming in handy for him, but that's a Vortex Impulse. We'll miss that one though. All father camping here, but the Lord is approaching. The team in blue are really taking advantage of that AFK roam. Jungle Warrior trying to close the distance between himself and Lucas, but the Lapu with the Justice Blaze to clear the lanes as well. Hype Nova really trying to make sure that he pokes very safely, because the last thing you want right now is to get caught by that Tigreal or the Lapu. You can see Meow Meow poking aggressively. Heavy crossbow. Almin will take him down with the help of Supernova up top. More aggressive. Ooh, Raging Slash. The Land Shaker will connect there. Raging Slash misses though. The Rondo and the Flicker will get Almin out of there. But All Father, Justice Blaze as well. Land Shaker, Jungle Warrior gets him out. The Lapu has enough mobility, and All Father knows how to use it. Alexis Sayando, half HP here, still gambling on the side of death, but will take down the tier 2 on the mid lane. It's not looking good for the team in blue. It's not looking good for the team in red. The team in blue might just take this one. Arrow. Ooh, the team that network is really trying to get in the way, but up top, Evil Quella from Supernova, they will clear the lanes though. The Lord will spawn. All Father falls. The camera missed that one. There's the heavy crossbow from him, but then again, will get outplayed. Meow meow. Aomi will find the Rhapsody there. Hypnova falls as well. Rhapsody coming in from Aomi. Sam's Glory gets a double. I was saying Sam's Glory gets a triple with the Vexana. But Supernova will respond by taking down Arrow, and they will respond by defending so well. That is, Supernova will try to clear the mid lanes and, you know, carry out the wave management. But let me just engage the, you know, the comments. I really want to. I love engaging my comments when I'm streaming. So I want to hear what you guys think about the match so far. So you guys can drop your thoughts, and I'm going to engage them. And someone says, bro said, I don't know what show is on. Honestly, Alexis Sayan, that guy seemed to have been watching some, you know, M6 OP moves, because it's clear that the guy is, you know, those Jikundo and trying to find Meow Meow and Sam's Glory there is crazy. And we also saw, you know, the times when he wanted to use the Way of the Dragon, but they flickered into the turret. And you know how Cho's Way of the Dragon is. No matter where you go to, it's gonna follow you through. So really leveraging on that mechanics there. Hero, the dangerous one there. Hypnova, the Landshaker connects. Raging Slash, but we'll miss that one out. Implosion comes in, traps the Lucas. Alexis Sayan gets taken down. Little bit of an overextension and gets punished right there. Landshaker from All Father, but that flicker does not connect. He will waste it though, as the flicker is under cooldown. Okay, like I was saying before, All Father do with the Justice Blade, Hypnova will get out of there. The Lord has spawned, and both teams are trying to get close enough. I think Arrow is back, because I don't see him following anyone right now. So yes, like I was saying, I'm gonna be engaging the comments. I don't really understand the positioning on Seun here. Supernova gets, ooh, the sword and the sky, the Smith's legacy from Seun will get him that kill. Supernova goes down. That's not really a good look for him. They need their jungler. Wow, the network is getting in my way, but the Lucas 1v3 there will fall to Seun though. The All Father, the Lord, they will start the Lord. The team in blue are not relenting, despite the fact that, you know, it's a 4-for-none trade. Arrow will try to zone out Alexis Sayan. I don't really know what Alexis Sayan is trying to cook up here, but I don't think this Cho can really do much in this situation here. He really needs to retreat. That's the final stage of the Jikundo, and he really needs to get back up there. The Justice Blade will not connect to range issues. Alexis Sayan will try to get out of gold lane. All Father here. And Arrow really just trying to give vision here. That's the mobilization from the Kimi. Seun with the Smith's legacy though. The Lord is approaching from the gold lane. Alexis Sayan with the Jikundo. May find one, finds the Way of the Dragon. Sam's Glory gets caught on it, but Alexis Sayan gets taken down. I think Alexis Sayan really needs to be careful with that Jikundo that he does, because, you know, he's getting him killed. Landshaker coming in from All Father. But then again, it's a brutal engagement there. The Lord will get taken down though. Period comes in, but then there's the implosion, catches no one. A wasted one gets the shove out there, but Arrow will fall. Aomin as well. All Father follows him. Seun is next on the chopping block, but the untargetability from the sword will get him out. Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, they need to be very careful. The Soul Server from Supernova, but not really following that through. The Vortex Impulse will not. So is that nice? True. Honestly, I think it's still anyone's game at this point, because right now he's the Roma here, and the Roma is the one with the engagement there. Oh, Jikundo, but the Deadly Grasp. Oh, maybe just find one, but misses that Jikundo. Third phase for the Shimpo will get him out of there. The implosion coming in from Arrow, but Arrow gets taken out by Aomin. All Father with the Raging Slash, but the control immunity is not enough. Aomin shuts him down. 2 for non-trade. I'm pushing for it. Aomin gets a triple on Sam's Glory. This might be it. But Seun still in turrets here. Still in turret. So like they say in Nigeria, we endure. MTN is actually very terrible right now. Really terrible. Wow. Thanks MTN for ruining it. Okay, so okay, I think we are back here. That's enough to keep us in. But nah, the network is so terrible. Nah.